What's going on, lads? It's your boy Karen here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. So today we are doing a Los Angeles Clippers realistic rebuild where, as you guys may probably already know because the trade deadline was a while ago, Marcus Morris got traded to the Clippers for Mo Harkless, and I think it was Jerome Robinson and like a second or a first. I'm pretty sure it was a first. And from the Knicks. And so, yeah, Marcus Morris is now on the Clippers. That's basically it. It'll give them another wing player who can shoot the ball. Not so much be there on defense, not that the Clippers need it too much, but more on offense where it's just a sharp shooting wing that can be another person that they chuck out to for a easy three-point shot. It's just another wing. It should be very nice to see. He should be a nice addition to this team. I would have liked to see the Clippers go after another rebounder because I'm sure they have like Zubac and where is he? And Montrezl Harrell. Harrell, sure, is a strong force. He's strong. He's good on offense. He just can't pull down the boards. As you guys can see, it's a C+. When Zubac comes off the court, which is their best rebounder, when Zubac does come off the court, it is a little bit. They do struggle to get rebounds. So I reckon that it would have been probably best if the Clippers went after another center who can pull down boards like a Tristan Thompson. That's what I thought, instead of getting a Marcus Morris. But I guess if they got Marcus Morris, then they took away Marcus Morris from the Lakers, which I guess is good if you're a Clippers supporter, not so much if you're a Lakers fan. Yeah, so I think the Clippers should have gone after a center, but it is okay. The trade deadline's done and dusted. I just thought they might need another rebounder, especially when it comes to playoff time. I'm sure playing at playoff time, it should be fine, but it's more towards the finals where they will be going up against the Milwaukee Bucks or a Miami Heat who do have those players who can rebound. But that's if they make it to the finals. They still have to get through Lakers, Rockets, Jazz, Nuggets, all that. Let's see what goes on. So the rotation, this is just what I think what a rotation would kind of look like if they were doing a playoff series. This is what I think a rotation would look like if in real life, because I did do a little bit of research and look at what starting lineups they've used, and they've only played one game with Marcus Morris, and he was starting at the small forward, and Kawhi was having a break game, so it was pretty easy to play Marcus Morris there. But I think if they were to do it, they'll probably just play two forwards, and it doesn't really matter who plays the four. Either way, it should be alright. I think it depends on whoever is the better player. If there's a better small forward or a better power forward, Kawhi will probably take on the better offensive player and try and shut them down defensively, and then Paul George would probably have the second one. Marcus Morris probably wouldn't have a defensive player as much, but it should be it should be kind of switchable rotation and all of that type of stuff. But I think a rotation of Pat Bev, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Marcus Morris, and Zubac should be perfectly fine. I reckon it should be a nice little I reckon it would be a very nice starting five. It should be okay. And then off the bench we have Montrezl Harrell, Lou Will, Patrick Patterson, JaMychal Green, and Landry Shamet. So the Clippers are doing well. They have a nice deep team. Scoring options are Kawhi, Paul George, and Lou Will. And then proficiency, we got 3.5 star with grit and grind, so I'm alright with that. So yeah, I'm just going to simulate the rest of this first season. I'll see you guys at the end with our record and hopefully a good playoff run. Okay, so after the rest of that first season, we go 60-22. LeBron James is the MVP. Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year. Schroeder, Kawhi got defensive. Good on you. Bam. Mike Budenholzer. So there we go. There's all those awards. Clippers. Do we have any Los Angeles Clippers? We do get Kawhi Leonard, All-NBA second team. And we don't get anyone All-NBA third team. Do we get defensive Clippers? We do get Kawhi. And that's really it. And I'm pretty sure we didn't have any rookies. So we finish as a 2 seed. The Lakers, I think, let's have a squiz to see how many wins the Lakers get. They only won 3 more games than us. We did do better at home than them, but they did better on the road than us. So fair enough there. So player stats, this is season stats. Yes, it is. Kawhi, 26.8, 7 and 4. Decent numbers. 21.8, 6 and 4 for Paul George as well. 18, 2 and 4 for Lou Will. 17, 4 and 1 for Marcus Morris. I'm expecting those numbers to drop throughout this rebuild. Montrezl Harrell, 16, 7 and 1. 8, 7 and 1 for Zubac. 8, 5 and 4 for Bev. 7, 1 and 1 for Shamet. 5, 4, and 0 for Jermichael Green, and that's all of it. Oh, Patrick Patterson as well. Team stats here, let's see what goes on. So points per game, we were 4th. Our defense was 3rd, and our differential was 3rd. So we're up there with the best teams in the league, which makes sense because we were the 2 seed in the West. For the playoffs, I'm sorry, Landry. I like you as a player, but for now, I am not going to be playing you. Ooh, they want to take Jermichael Green off and play Patrick Patterson. I'm alright with that, you know. Okay, I'm alright with playing Patrick Patterson over Jermichael. 31 minutes for Lou. Jeez, 31? Okay, I'll give 31 minutes to both of those. 20 minutes for Zoo. 20 minutes, yeah, sure, I'm alright. I'm okay with that. Play Montrez a little bit more. Marcus Morris can go up to 39. 40 minutes for Kawhi, I agree. And bring those up for Paul George. And then bring that up for Pat Bev a little bit. So yeah, we're actually going to go with the recommended numbers, just a different rotation, and we're all good with those scoring options. Let's simulate round here against the Thunder, which has got to be a tough first round team, which we actually lose the first game to. This is always going to be a tough matchup. It's Chris Paul and the Thunder, so it's going to be a tough matchup. It's a tied series. Can we bring it up? We're up 3-2, so that's promising. And we win in 6 games, which is lovely. And we're taking on the 3-seeded Nuggets, who are also a very tough team to go up against. So it should be... We do have home court, so it should be a little bit easier. But it's still Denver, and Denver's a scary team. But we're up 3-1, and we win in 5 games, where we are taking on the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, who I'm guessing haven't changed their team much. No, they haven't. They haven't changed their team at all since the start of the season. So let's see what goes on. Let's simulate round here against the Lakers. It's just going to be at Staples Center, so no home court advantage at all. And game 7, and we lose. We were up 3-1. We were up 3-1, and we lost. No. Oh, the Lakers and Sixers are in the finals. I can't believe we blew a 3-1 lead and the Lakers win. LeBron James Finals MVP. I can't believe we blew that lead. We're up 3-1 and we blew it. Man, that sucks. That sucks, man. I don't even think we have our first round pick, so it's not really worth it. Nope, the Knicks have our first because we traded in that Marcus Morris deal. Staff signing, I'm very much okay with Doc Rivers there. I'm alright with Sam Cassell, and we need a new trainer here. If we pick up a new trainer, we should be okay, and we pick up a new assistant GM, and we should be okay for this rebuild. What I'm thinking this offseason, I'm going to re-sign everyone and then probably evaluate my options from there. We don't have a first round pick at all, do we? We have the 28th in the second round. It's not really worth looking at. So I'll just simulate over the draft, and I would prefer not to sign that guy. Team player options, Landry Shamet, I would like to bring back. Jermichael Green, I mean, he's not the... I mean, we do have Patrick Patterson, so we don't necessarily need Jermichael Green. We have Patrick Patterson, who can stretch the floor a little bit as well and play a bit better defense. Who do we need to re-sign? Montrezl Harrell. We also need to re-sign Marcus Morris, but I don't think we have bird rights on him, so it's going to be a bit difficult. This is going to be difficult because we don't have bird rights on Marcus Morris. Let's just go to small forwards. Oh, there we go. We can afford him, can't we? Yes, we can. So just to make sure, we are going to do this, give him a player option, 4-year deal. Not give him a no trade clause though. And then we'll also bring in Montrezl Harrell. We don't even have to offer yet because he doesn't have a deal. Montrezl Harrell, we won't renounce. Oh, we also have to bring back Patrick Patterson. So we won't renounce rights on any of those blokes, Montrez, Jermichael, or any of that. Let's just hope that we can get everyone here and make sure that... Hold up. Shit. Why didn't... Oh, because it wasn't restricted. Because it's unrestricted. I mean, but we should... My frick. Oh, I fucked this up. Shit, man. Shit. I'm over here thinking, would it be cheating if I went on that trade override and just like traded Montrezl Harrell back to the Clippers? No, I think, okay, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to turn on trade override. Only because I think that, because I just thought that he was a restricted free agent. I didn't expect to do that. So what I'm doing, I'm going to go over to the Raptors, and I'm bringing Montrezl Harrell back. I'll give you a pick. How about that? Oh, no, it's match salary. So I need to turn off financial trade rules as well. So I'm going to bring Montrezl Harrell back. Let me know if that's cheating down in the comments. If you don't like that, then I'll probably... then if it happens again, then I probably won't do it. But for the time being, I'm going to stick to it. I messed up, but I didn't I thought he was a restricted free agent. That's why so I was going to re-sign him. That was my entire plan, was to re-sign him in free agency. So that's why I'm going to put him back on the team. Let me know in the comments if you think it's cheating. It's too late now. I'm going to do it. All right, we have him back on the team. Again, let me know if it's cheating down in the comments, but I was planning on re-signing Montrezl Harrell. I just had a mental blank. And I didn't mean to, but I did technically do it. So, what do we need? Power forward, I'm guessing. Marvin Williams isn't bad. What we need? Point guards, we're fine. Shooting guards, we are fine. Small forwards, we're definitely fine. Power forwards, we need power forwards. Gelly should be an alright power forward. Because he can space the floor, can he not? He's got a decent three-point shot. Decent. So if we move him to the power forward, he goes up to a 79, which is respectable. 79, 75. And then we need to go find another power forward. And at the moment, can we re-sign, like... Oh, Chris Boucher is not bad. But he's restricted, though. So he's got the qualifying. Yeah, okay. So, Patrick Patterson is still here. So if we offer Patrick Patterson the minimum deal, that would be nice. And also, where's JaMychal Green? Because I wouldn't mind bringing back JaMychal, if possible. No, that's Jeff Green. I don't want Jeff. I want JaMychal. Jeff Green. I want JaMychal Green, who is actually... Oh, no. Oh, there he is. JaMychal is there, and he wants a bit of money, but that's okay. So JaMychal we get back, and Patrick Patterson we also bring back onto the team. So we should be okay now with the team. We got about the same roster. I'm going to sort out I'll sort out a trade probably after this training camps, but I'll see you guys at training camps. All right, training camps here. Let's go down to untapped potential, and we are going to give it to Marcus Morris. I'm also going to give it to Zubac, and I'm going to probably give it to Kabengele or Shamet. I'm probably going to give it to Shamet. Yeah, I'll give it to Shamet, all right? I'll give it to Landry Shamet. Let's advance to the next season here, and then I'm going to probably sort out a trade or something for a better rebounder, because as good as Montrezl Harrell is, we probably want to find someone who can probably rebound the ball a little bit better. I'm not trading Montrez. I'm probably going to try and trade Zubac and see what goes on. I'll see you guys if I can find a trade. Alright, I'm going to do this trade here with the Hornets. They give us Tristan Thompson, who I was saying would be a good fit for the Clippers, who can grab some boards. Let's check out his stats here. He's got decent three-point shooting, perimeter defense, post defense. Their rebounding is an A, so better than Zubac. Athleticism is okay. He's a little bit old. I mean, he's 29, so he should be okay for a while. And plus, we get Devontae Graham. I don't know why, but Devontae Graham would be a very good point guard for this team, which means we could probably move on from Patrick Beverley or Lou Will, one or the other. But I think this is a good trade. I'm going to do it. The Hornets apparently want to do it, so we'll do it. What I'm thinking, though, now, because we have Devontae Graham, who's on a cheaper deal, if we move Beverley and Lou Will, because Lou Will's dropped to a 78. Can we move these guys for a alright point guard? Because at the moment, no, not really. Nothing's coming up. Alright, so then if we have to chuck in a first, probably, won't we, to get something decent, I guess. I mean, we've got Devontae Graham, which is nice. Derek White plus Rudy Gay. That's not bad. Could we? No. So Derek White and Rudy Gay. That gives us some more point guard depth. Not exactly the greatest overall wise. So if I just gave up, say, instead of Lou Will, Patrick Beverley. Actually, no, I prefer to give up Lou Will and probably I'll give up Patrick Patterson. If I give up Lou Will, Patrick Patterson, could that just get me a Matisse Thybulle? George Hill. That's good to come off the bench. Plus a first. George Hill to come off the bench is very, very good. Nothing else is really coming up. There's no other, real good point guard. So I'll take George Hill to come off the bench. Sure, he's making a little bit of money, but it should be all right. But I'm going to sort out a rotation for this second season, and I'll see you guys with our rotation. All right, so before I do say the rotation, I did trade for Danilo Gallinari. I gave up Patrick Beverley and a couple of firsts, and I got Gallinari because we were lacking at the power forward position. So we now have a starting power forward in Gallinari. Even though we could probably play Marcus Morris there, it is probably safer to get a power forward there. So, rotation. We got Devontae Graham, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Gallinari, and Tristan Thompson as our starting five. We then have Montrezl Harrell, Marcus Morris, George Hill, Landry Shamet, and Kabengele coming off of our bench. Let's check these guys' proficiency, not proficiency, the scoring options. Those are the 3 there. Then we go to proficiency, which is balance with 4 stars. Power rankings, we're projected 4 seed. 2K Sports have us at 25, and Eric has us at 4. So let's see what goes on. I'm going to simulate this second season. I'll see you guys with our record. So he finished this second with a 60-22 record. Giannis is the MVP. LaMelo Ball Rookie of the Year. LaMelo 6th man. Anthony Davis Defensive. Michael Porter Jr. Most Improved. Doc Rivers Coach of the Year. Do we get any Clippers on any of these teams? We apparently do get Kawhi Leonard on All NBA third team. We do get Paul George and Kawhi all defensive first, and that's really all because I'm pretty sure we don't have any rookies either. Let's check out these stats for everyone here. Player stats. Let's see what goes on. So Kawhi 22.8, 7-4. Paul George 21.8, 5-4. Gallinari 16, 5-1. Harrell 13, 6-0. Graham 13, 2-7. 10, 3-1 for Morris, 6, 9-1 for Thompson, 5, 2-3 for Hill. So there we all go. There's those stats for everybody there. Team stats. Let's see what goes on. Points per. We were first, and our defense was third. Our differential was first by 1.2 points. Rotation for the playoffs. Let's go down. Cabangeli. I'm sorry, lad. You're not going to be getting any minutes for the playoffs here. And we're going to just reduce the minutes a little bit for the bench and give more minutes to the starters here. So I'm good with that type of rotation. Am I? Let's give these 2 guys a little bit more minutes. Those guys a little bit more minutes. And we should be alright. Let's simulate around here against the Lakers, who I'm pretty sure still have AD and LeBron. So it could be a tough first round matchup. We are actually down 2-1. We're probably going to go, yep, we're down 3-1, and we're going to lose in 5. Lose in 6. There we go. We lost in 6 games to the Los Angeles Lakers in the first round. Shit. That's not good. That's really not good. But they got swept by the Pelicans in the second round. But they could beat us. What the heck, man? Alright, so what are we thinking? Maybe upgrade at the point guard position. I mean, we could try and move Devontae for someone, but the Mavericks are the champs and Luka gets finals MVP. So we could try and move Graham for someone. We're going to re-sign him and see if we can trade him away for someone else. Lottery, I'm pretty sure we definitely don't have a first round pick because we got rid of it. Yes, it was to the Hornets. And staff signing, we need a trainer, and we should be okay. Okay, no, we are not. So we need a trainer. Can we pick up this bloke? Thank you. We do sign him up. There we go. Let's go down to the draft. Even though we don't have our first round pick, we can try. Who do we have signed to contracts? Literally no one. We have 4 people on our roster at the moment, and we don't have any picks whatsoever. So let's just go down to team player options. Here, team player options, we declined. We are actually going to accept George Hill's option there, and we're going to accept everyone else's there. Qualifying, I'm going to offer Damian Lee, Devontae Graham qualifying deals so that they do go in as restricted free agents. Moratorium, we need to bring back Kawhi and PG. PG, I'll give you money, lad. I give you plenty of money. I was about to say, if we can't bring back bloody Kawhi, that's going to be a pain in the bum. And then we got to bring back Devontae, who's restricted, isn't he? Oh yeah, he's restricted, so he can match anything that we can get for that gets offered for Devontae. So Kawhi and Paul George are our 2 guys that we wanted to bring back. Neto, Tristan Thompson, we've also got to bring back as well, which is a bit of a tough one. So if we can bring back Melly, Paul George, and Kawhi, that's nice. And can we also bring back Graham if possible? Let's just hope Tristan Thompson's still here as well. So Devontae, let's hope Devontae's still here. Yes, he is. We're going to offer him that amount of money. Is Tristan Thompson still here by any chance? I don't even think we can offer him a deal anyway. Nah, he's not here anymore either. What the heck? Is he? Oh no, there he is. Can we offer him a deal? We can offer him a little bit of money if that tempts him at all. If that tempts him at all, then that would be lovely. Can Devontae just choose, mate? You're going to come back to our team anyway. You're a restricted free agent, lad. Let's go across to centers. Can we still try and bring... He's got 2 offers from the Clippers. He's coming back, isn't he? Thank you, Tristan Thompson, for coming back. And now, because Devontae Graham's on that bit of a bigger deal, can we move Devontae plus George Hill for a point guard like Fred VanVleet, Mitchell Robinson? Gee whiz. Karis LeVert, Drew Holiday. That's actually not bad, that Mitchell Robinson. We have to give up Kabengele though. We're not doing that deal. I am good with free agency for now. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, we're good with our team. Is there any point guards here? TJ McConnell, I wouldn't mind bringing onto the team as a backup if we can bring him back, and that way we can trade away George Hill without having to try and trade another point guard. But I'll see you guys at training camps. 2 training camps. Let's go down to untapped potential, and we are going to give it to Gallinari. And we're also going to give it to Marcus Morris, I'm guessing. I'll give it to Shamet again. I'll give it to Landry. Let's see what goes on there. Let's advance to next season. And I'm going to try and find a trade for a better starting point guard, because that's where I think we are kind of lacking at the moment. I mean, Devontae's nice, but he's only an 82 overall. And I'm pretty sure you need like a very good point guard to win a championship in this game. So I'm going to see what I can find. I'll see you guys when I find a trade. Well, I just traded Devontae Graham, George Hill, and a first for De'Aaron Fox. Like, I thought I'd have to give up at least 2 more bloody first round picks, but I got De'Aaron Fox pretty damn easily. Jeez, all right, now the starting lineup's looking pretty good. So I'm going to sort out something. I might try and look for a better... I might see what I can get for Gallinari. I'm actually just going to do that with you guys here now. I might as well give up Melly with Gallinari and see what goes on here. Can we get a Kevin Love? Which Kevin Love I am liking the most. So Kevin Love plus we get Kevin... Oh, we have to give up TJ McConnell with that deal as well. Okay, so we're going to have to... If we do get Kevin Love, then we're going to have to get if we do get Kevin Love, then we're probably... Okay, I'm doing it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do that trade, right? And then I'm just going to trade away bloody... Where is he? Kevin Porter Jr. and Damian Lee for someone for a backup point guard. Because I'm sure I can trade for a good backup point guard in Killian Haynes. Yeah, Robert Williams isn't a point guard. Doug McDermott isn't a point guard. Kendrick Nunn. There we go. We have ourselves a backup point guard. I'll sort out a rotation now. So, what I have done here is a rotation of De'Aaron Fox, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson. I only just realized that I've paired Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson up again, which they know how to play with each other. Kevin Love gives championship experience, so does Kawhi Leonard, so does Tristan Thompson to help out De'Aaron Fox and Paul George, who haven't been to the finals yet. I mean, Paul George has got to the Eastern Conference finals, but got knocked out by the Cavs when LeBron was there, or the Miami Heat, whichever ones. And this is actually a really experienced, good defensively, very good. Good rebounding. I think this is going to be a good team to do, this starting 5 in particular. Montrezl Harrell coming off the bench with Marcus Morris, Kendrick Nunn, Landry Shamet, and Kabengele. Scoring options, I haven't sorted these ones out. It's Kawhi, PG, and probably Fox. I'm going to go I'll go De'Aaron Fox through the regular season, then move it to Kevin Love for the playoffs. But we've got a very good proficiency with balance. It's a 4.5-star system. That's very good there. Power rankings. We are projected 2 seed. 2K Sports have us at 26, and Eric has us at 2, just underneath the Lakers. So let's see what goes on. I'll simulate this final season. I'll see you guys with our record. Hopefully we can beat a 60-win team, hey? Alright, so for this final season, we go 51 and 31. AD is the MVP, Bol Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, 6th man. AD is defensive, and Kobe White most improved, with Frank Vogel getting Coach of the Year. There's got 2 Lakers on All-NBA first team. We don't have anyone All-NBA second team, and we get Kawhi All-NBA third team. Do we get defensive teams? We do get Kawhi Leonard, and that is all. Any rookies? We definitely don't have any rookies. So we finish as a 4 seed in the West, which is a bit upsetting, but hopefully that we can get out of there. 22.9, 6 and 4, 19, 4 and 4, 15, 3 and 7, 14, 6 and 0, 12, 8 and 2, 11, 3 and 1, 6, 7 and 1. So decent. We got a lot more rebounding than we did as well, so that's cool. And we got a little bit of playmaking too. Team stats: points per game, we were 6th. Our defense has dropped. We were like 8th, and our differential was about 5th. So let's sort out this rotation for the playoffs here. Let's just go over here. Let's just see what they want to do if I go like this 9-man rotation. Let's see, and they want to play Shamet over Kabengele. I agree. Marcus Morris can stay at that many. Tristan Thompson's going to come off the bench. Nah. Montrezl Harrell coming off the bench. Kevin Love, Kawhi. Yeah, we should be okay with something a bit like that. And I'm going to go Kevin Love as our third scoring option there. Simulate round here against the Pelicans. Let's see what goes on. Hopefully we can beat these guys and go on to the second round versus probably the Lakers. But we have to get through the Pelicans here first, which are putting up a fight. And we're up 3-2, probably game 7. Game 7, and we beat them. Okay, cool. And we are taking on the Lakers, who, let's just see their team, who got Dennis Schroeder and Steven Adams. Jeez, there's no way we're getting through their front court, you know. No way we're getting through that. We're probably going to go... Oh, we tie the series. We go down. Yep, we go down and we get eliminated in 6 games. So that's kind of upsetting. But we had a good team. I thought we put together a decent team. I thought it could probably be a little bit better. Paul George is now a 93. We moved him to the small forward. But yeah, that's really going to do it. I think this team would be better, but it's okay. So that's just what I think and what could happen with the Clippers. Let me know what you guys will think down in the comments. I'm always reading those comments that you post. And if there's anything that you guys would like to see, be sure to leave it in the comments as well, because I would quite happily do it for you guys. But that's going to really do it for me today. There's not really much else that I can talk about, really. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. It would be absolutely phenomenal. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of this year, so it would be absolutely amazing if you guys could show your support and hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, please be sure to hit the like button as well on the video if you enjoyed it. It would be amazing if you guys could do that. But that's going to be it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.